beauty maintenance vlog. I did my tan on the top half of my body and not my armpits. Maybe I should wear a tank top so you don't see that part. Rita Jane in Ultra Dark. I also have on my face, I have the Dulce Glow. This is the hydrating face mist. It's so amazing. See how tan I am down there? Also, I started doing body gua sha. You guys, this body gua sha. You know when you gotta do your nails but you don't want to do them? I have to do these so bad. Like, they're just ugly bad. So do as I say, not as I do. Flosser, here, we'll do it on my right hand first. Those always pop off first. And I just, like, it can get stuck. Ow, ow, careful, careful. Ow, 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 okay. Done. Can I sit by you? Is it okay? Hi. You are so beautiful. My sister. All right, so now, oh, wait, look at her. Hi, Pumpkin. How are you? You smell so good still. You had a bath, what, a week ago, and you still smell so good. I can smell your shampoo. Hi. You're so cute. So, now when your nails are popped off, oh, hi, sissy. I was giving our friends a nail tutorial. You want to do your nails too? Oh, thanks for the kiss. How sweet are you? You sweetest girl. Okay. Now when your nails are off, you're gonna have nail glue on them. So, you wanna see what I'm doing? All right, let's show them. So when you have your nail glue and stuff on them, I go through with a buffer and I literally buff off that glue. It comes off so fast. I always cut my nails down, by the way, when they're under my press-ons. Hi, baby, because what I will find is if you leave your natural nails long under a press-on, God forbid your press-on gets stuck on something and it rips, if it has this extra nail to hang on to, it's going to rip it all back and it is not cool. So I don't know why I don't feel like showing that on camera. That really, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't like long natural nails. They kind of freak me out. I don't know what it is. One sec, sis, hold on. I know, hold on, let me cut these. I'll help you out in 1 second. I'm almost done. I don't know what it is. It's one of my weird things. One of these, what are these called? A memory boards, a nail file. What am I saying? I take the softer nail file side and I'll just kind of file them down so they're not too sharp. Nothing too crazy. As you can tell, I have so many nail kits, it's not even funny. This isn't even all of them. I have more. I am like a nail dealer at this point. Okay, I'll put those all back appropriately later. Don't look at that, okay? We're friends here. I'm just being real. I have a dog hair on my face, I can feel it. We got our nails, the tortoiseshell, whatever you get, you know the name. Okay, so what I do know, so I'll take my nails. Here we go. And what I'll do is I'll size them. I'm like, okay, this goes for my pinky nail. Take it off, put it down. I think when it comes to press-on nails, the best way to make them look like they're not a press-on is to shape them perfectly to your nail. If you are leaving them just as is and putting them on, they're going to look like a press-on. It's not gonna look as seamless. If you don't care about that, then skip this step and then it doesn't matter. But if you want your nails to look a little nicer, I'm telling you, do it that way. Also, you guys, I'm telling you, I swear by my press-ons. I've been doing my press-ons now for, God, I wanna say 6 or 7 years. I love them. They're just so easy. Like, I started getting my nails done. I got my nails done for like a Halloween one year or something, just something like simple and nude, and they felt so long to me, and they were probably that long. Do you see the tip of it? Barely long at all, but I felt like I had claws. It was so dramatic. And I got into press-ons and I've been doing them ever since. I remember I have my earliest memory of press-ons though, you guys, was in 6th grade. So I was 11 years old. I had French tip press-ons and I obviously didn't know how to do them properly at the time, so they'd pop off all the time. But yeah, I was doing them. I've always been a nail girl. I will say that. Like, nails have always been my, like, since I was a little girl. I loved pink nails when I was little, like hot pink nails. And the funny thing was, this was before I even knew that cool tone and warm tone was a thing. But I remember saying, like, I only want the pink nails that have a little bit of blue in it. I wanted a cool tone pink nail. All right, now to glue on these nails. I'm telling you, trust me, I know what I'm doing, okay? Listen, you're gonna come down here. You want a washcloth, put that to the side. You want a little bowl of water, okay? and then you want some Q-tips. Now, you have all of this because when you do a nail, you're gonna take a Q-tip, dip both ends into the water, and you're gonna have this on hand for when you put the nail on your nail, okay? If any glue comes out anywhere, you have this to immediately wipe off around the sides or even underneath it if it has squeezed out too much. I'm telling you. For my pinky nail, I'm just gonna put a little on my nail. I have this wet one, I hold it in my mouth. I'm gonna put this on, hold down. All right, when you do your nails, these obviously you can't see through them, they're not a French tip, so you don't have to worry about a bubble with the way that it looks, but you still do not want a bubble under the nail, because if there's any way for air to get into that bubble, then that means water can get under there, which can cause mold, so you don't want that. So then you're gonna do this to all your fingers, and then we'll shape them at the end. I'm not gonna leave it like that because to me, that's not up to par for me. But here we go. Yay, we did it, we did it, we did it, hooray. All right, guys. Like, how cute is that? No? When they're shaped and polished, they'll be perfect. So this is the actual pattern of the nail. Do you see that? Do you see how cool that look? It's the tortoiseshell pattern. So it has that like really light brown underneath it, but then it has like those different like dark brown spots. I love these. See how they're just kind of rounded, like on the sides, on the edges. They're not super square. Look at the tan on my fingers. What the hell? Okay, don't look at that. Anyway, I don't like that, right? I don't like how rounded they are. I want them to be square, like a rounded edge. I don't like how that looks on my fingers. I want a sharp square. That looks so much cleaner on my hands. It's the same as like people who like a square nail versus an almond nail, or a long versus a short. You know what you like on your own hands. I don't like file directly against it like that because it can ruin the pattern. I will take my file and try to like get hit under the underside of the nail, if that makes sense. Now when I go across the top, I'm really trying to do the straightest line possible. Can you see that difference? It's so much sharper. I'll finish this hand. I'll do this to every finger on this hand, right? Okay, I'm gonna do both hands and then I'll talk to you guys in a sec. Okay, now they're finally shaped. You guys, can you see, can you tell how they're so squared off? So cute, so good. Now the only thing I have to do left is add a top coat and the builder gel. What is it called? The builder coat. So when you get, this is not sponsored by the way, this is sounding like it is, but it's not. I just love these BT Art Box nails because they come in matte and you want to be able to protect the pattern. You don't want them to chip or get ugly or whatever. That comes with these two top coats. One is called the builder gel. I think it just like protects it, and then the top coat adds the shine and whatever. So I'm going to do that. I'm not gonna film it because it's just like me putting clear coats twice. Like, it's not important. But what I will say, when you put it on, you do wanna paint it where it goes over the edge. You wanna cap the edges so that way it protects the nail and it doesn't chip. Here's the matte nails before, and then boom, now here they are glossed. See that? Look at how good they look. Wow, these are stunning. They're like literally so gorgeous. I'm obsessed with them. I kid you not, Mom, I can't stop doing these. How freaking cute. Ugh. Nails done. So beauty maintenance we've done so far. Well, I got ready for the day, but I did my tan last night. I talked about my body gua sha. We did the nails. Oh, you guys, I have been doing teeth whitening the last few nights in a row because you can do it with these specific ones. They're by the brand Guru Nanda. This brand right here, I'm obsessed with these. If you have sensitive teeth like I do, these do not make your teeth feel sensitive, which I love. They're more of like a natural one, enamel safe for sensitive teeth. This has two types of whitening strips. So you get the whiter teeth in 10 minutes, which are, you can wear it 30 to 60 minutes, and you can do that for like a week straight. Or they have ones that you can wear for an hour, and those are the express ones. I like to do the shorter ones just because I feel like my mouth gets so filled with saliva, and I'm like, I just want these off. Guru Nanda. I also, speaking of teeth whitening, you see this mouthwash is the best. So this has two sides to it. So it has the hydrogen peroxide on one side and baking soda and essential oils on the other. It helps whiten the teeth, but it also is your mouthwash. It's wild mint flavor. But also, these are my favorite toothpicks, floss picks ever, because they have the double. You see how like it has the double floss on it. I love that so much. I don't even have to push the button to let it go. This allows it to go so much faster. I'm not kidding. I'm tired right now and I don't want to be doing this, but I need to stick to my routine obviously because I want to be hairless and not have to touch a razor anymore. You guys, it's the end of the day and we're gonna end this day with some more beauty routines here. So here's my greasy hair. All right, we're gonna put some hair oils and stuff in this and then just clip it back, brush it through. This is my favorite brush in the world, by the way, the Unbrush. We're doing this because I really am just like ready to go to bed. I don't really want to put a bunch of oils in my hair tonight because frankly, I'm just not in the mood. This is some rosemary spray. I'm almost out. Like, so here's from right here. Here we go. Let's lift this hair, get it as much in there as I can. I think I have a second one of these somewhere, so, or is this my second one? There, put it in my roots. Let's massage this in. Ooh, I know they say, don't they say to like lay upside down with your head upside down, like over your bed or your couch or something? This is the Lola V. I talked about this before. It's the lightweight hair oil. I really like it. Again, it's like, gosh, it's not a dry oil, but it feels like it almost, it is so lightweight. It will, like, I just used a lot because I'm going to bed. I would never squeeze that much on like during the daytime, but it's so hydrating and so, it's hydrating. It leaves the most beautiful, like the most beautiful shine on the hair, which is amazing. Not perfect. I'm gonna have some weird little things above my head. Ta-da. Oh, okay, that was hot. And now I'm gonna spritz my face with this Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist because my skin will dry out fast. I'm gonna go put on pajamas. Hold on. Here we go. Now, this is from COSRX. This is the Alpha Arbutin Discoloration Care Hydrogel Mask. Wait, this looks actually, it looks white on camera to me. I don't know how it's gonna look in editing, but in person, it literally looks like I added an extra thick layer of skin. Like, it's kind of gross looking. Medicube masks are my favorite, but the mouth hole on those is small. I always have to cut it. See, that's how it should be. See, big enough for anyone. Scary? Yeah. But beautiful afterwards? Yeah, of course. Okay, now what I am gonna show you guys though is how to why do I keep saying body? Now, this is how I body wash up. Ready? We'll start with the arms. You open the lymph nodes. You go right here in your armpit. You like wiggle around. I don't know where the lymph nodes are in there, but I just go like this. You want to gua sha down to the lymph nodes. So I'm like holding my arm up. I don't know if you're supposed to do it like that, but I do. And I go down. Now what I do is for my stomach, I do this in the shower. You open up your lymph nodes. I did it down by my groin already. Okay, I think that's where you're supposed to do it. That's where I did it. Like down here. Okay, whatever. I take this. This is by Cyclar, by that brand, and I go down. And I'm telling you, my stomach has been looking flatter because I started getting little cellulite bumps like on my, like right here. I started getting cellulite right here and here, and like my abs are not as prominent as they once were. That's just a fact, okay? These abs, not as prominent as they once were, but I started getting like cellulite rippling, and I'm like, there's no way. I started doing this and it's going away. Anyway, I feel too insecure to have my shirt up right now, so we're just gonna go like this. When I do my legs, which I'm not gonna do right now, I go up, like when I'm doing my focus on my cellulite areas, I go up here, and then I do like the up my butt too. And then when I do I'll do my like hips right here too, and I bring it up and I bring it like over. I don't know if you're supposed to do it that way. That's how I do it, and I've seen a difference, so that's cool. All right, you guys. I need to show you the end of what my face mask looks like when it's done, because I kind of want to end the video because I can feel myself getting tireder by the second. But I love you. I'm actually gonna go lay down because in all honesty, I'm PMSing. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. I want to play my iPad games. I'm just being real, okay? You know how my skin is gonna look after this? Glowy. It's probably gonna look the same as every other face mask, to be honest with you. I feel like they kind of all do the same thing. Let's end this video with some gratitude. I'm grateful for my face mask, for my pajamas, for you guys, obviously, duh, for my new nails, for my tan.
I'm grateful. I'm naming dumb stuff right now. I'm grateful for my body gua sha. I'm grateful for Ellie, the roof over my head, the food in my fridge, the soup I've been eating last 2 days. So good. I'm grateful that it's getting cold outside. Well, it's been cold outside, but you know what I'm saying? I'm grateful that, yeah, that's enough gratitude. I love you. I'll see you soon. All right. Bye, guys.